joint press briefing from the Office of the Chairman, Joint Chiefs of the Defense Staff of the Biafra Defense Forces, and the Office of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile Acting Prime Minister, Honorable Okechukwu Nkere, His Excellency, the Tokenadu APM of the Biafran people, and the Chairman Joint Chiefs of Defense Staff of the Biafra Defense Forces is Minister Success. So, in this very briefing, you will have the opportunity to throw some questions to these noble gentlemen who have sacrificed their lives, their energy, and their time, their resources, and their money, and their family for Biafra to be. Just like our heroes that are in the battlefield, and just like our heroes past, and just like our heroes who happens to be our leaders that are in detention today. One was kidnapped in Kenya, and the other was detained in Finland. And they stand as a testament of Biafra globally. So while they are there, we have to keep the flag flying above sea level and to also keep the house away from the enemies that have been hired to come and destroy. I thank everyone that have keyed in. Please share the program from wherever you're listening so that others will also know what we are here for. And without wasting much of our time, I will welcome the acting Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, His Excellency Honorable Okechukwu Nkere. Biafrans appreciate your time. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister, Honorable Sonny Abarawa. Thank you for the good work you're doing for Biafran people, you and the entire media team. We appreciate. Thank you very much. First and foremost, as we usually do, which is our custom and tradition, we remember those before us, our leader Ojukwu and Philip Apm. We also remember our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who was kidnapped from Kenya by the Nigerian terrorist state. We appreciate everything he's doing for us, standing strong on behalf of his people, fighting for Biafran people. We also remember our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku, who was called for so-called questioning in Finland, all because of us. They did not call our Prime Minister for so-called questioning because of his personal dealing. Rather, it's because of freedom of Biafra. And our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, was not kidnapped from Kenya because of his personal dealing. Rather, it's all because of Biafra. We appreciate all these leaders that are fighting for us and showing appreciation. We Biafrans need to step up our game to make them proud so that wherever they are, they will know that the fight they are fighting is not in vain. So that wherever they are, they will not be regretting why did they embark on this noble cause. We all remember what happened to one of our fallen heroes, Wazirike. It's true that Wazirike resurrected the movement after the genocidal war. But things fall apart when he found out that at the time his people have given up on him. And we have sworn oath that that can never happen again. No retreat, no surrender. We appreciate the brigade cabinet that are still standing strong, no matter what the saboteurs that have been planted among us try to do to destroy this freedom, this noble cause that we are all fighting for. We appreciate all of them. And we also want to use this opportunity to send a strong warning for those that thought they can stop Biafran coming, for whoever that ever think or dream that the Nigerian terrorist state can use him to destroy this freedom, that whoever it is must be joking. It will never happen. That is why our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, he made it clear that no matter whatever you do, you cannot stop the coming of Biafra. Ask yourself a question. Over 130 years ago, who are we? Are we Nigerians? Are we Ghanaians? Are we from Togo? Are we from Morocco? Are we called Algerians? Are we called Tunisia? The answer is no. We are Biafrans. We are Biafrans. We will breathe Biafra. We will live as Biafra. We will die as Biafra. All these saboteurs that are working for the interests of the Nigerian terrorist state, desist from your evil way. Stop fighting this great cause. We are moving with speed, and nobody born of a woman can stop the coming of Biafra. Biafra is here. We Biafrans just have to do more. It's not easy. It's never going to be easy. It's going to be tough. But at the end, we must fight to prevail. We will fight to liberate our land because it's our God-given land. It's our right as a people to live and dwell in the land of Biafra. We Biafrans, we are not asking for war, but the Nigerian terrorist state have brought war upon us. I'll quote from Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu. He said they have brought this war upon them, that they never asked for it, and they will defend the state of Israel. Biafra people never asked for this war, and we cannot run away from our land. We will defend the Biafra land. We will defend our women, our children, our land as well. Please, my fellow Biafrans, I want all of us to take a deep breath and ask yourself a question. Will you be better staying in Nigeria, or will you be better having your own country? Country where terrorists will not come and terrorize you, chase you from your house, rape your children, rape your animals or goat, cow. Will you be better in a country that will compete with the rest of the world? Will you be better in a country that will have a sewage system, steady electricity, good road, good infrastructure, a country that will have a good education system, good hospital? Actually, the United States of America mock that zoo country called Nigeria. They made it clear Nigeria don't have healthcare system. Their healthcare suck. It's a shithole gutter country, stinking, smelling country. We want a country where our children will have a better life, where our children, after they travel abroad, they can proudly visit, go back to Biafra land, spend time for holiday, vacation, without being afraid of Fulani herdsmen coming to kidnap them, rape them, kill them, chase them, without being afraid of this dying, collapsed country called Nigeria. Nigeria military have turned to terrorists. They have integrated Boko Haram into Nigerian military, a corrupt system worse than any other system on earth. For those of us that live abroad, we know what we're talking about, because we can see from afar. We that live in abroad, we have tested good life. We have tested where humankind will breathe good air, not air that will be polluted with carbons. We have tested, enjoy good environment, roads that are well tied up. We have tested what life have to offer. We that live in abroad, some of us where we reside, you can stay for 5 years without your electricity being interrupted. That is what I'm talking about. That is the Biafra we want. In that gutter shit country called Nigeria, you barely have you barely have electricity for a full day. Stinking, smelling place. Country that have no sewage system, where men and women almost get naked trying to pee or urinate on the street. Shithole. A country that if I have the opportunity, I will burn the zoo down. Call it the zoo, Nigeria. Because Nigeria kill its own. Nigeria is a country that kill the citizens' dream. A country that breed criminals. Just like a former illegitimate government called P2B. P2B made it clear that Nigeria breed criminals. Peter B is one of Nigeria breed. They breed this useless man called Peter B. He came 4 years ago to deceive Biafrans about the betterness of Nigeria, that Nigeria have something to offer. But this fool that are being used by their pay master, pay agent, the British Empire, that don't never want the Biafran people to be free. I blame them. I don't really blame them. We allow them to keep using us. It's time we Biafrans will wake up and stop pointing fingers. Stop blaming the West. Stop calling countries that put us in the mess that we are. We allow that to happen. If you allow a stranger into your house and you allow this stranger eat all your goodies, eat all your food in the house, and walk away, and you keep smiling to this stranger saying, "Thank you for coming." Tomorrow, this stranger come back again and repeat the same thing. What will happen? You will go hungry. Why that stranger will be looking good? But if you allow a stranger into your house and you treat that stranger as a stranger, welcome the stranger, offer him food, drink, then you guys marry together, live and let live. Make sure you are satisfied and don't allow that stranger to overrun you, take advantage of you. That is what will happen. When Biafra is fully restored, we will have good time with the rest of the world. We will live and let them live. We will do business with them, a genuine one for that matter. We'll have a fair handshake. We'll open our door. We'll open our border. Allow all the genuine countries, genuine people who want to coexist, who want to live and enjoy the fruit of our land. We can live and coexist with them. We are not going to allow or open our border for those that will come and terrorize us, take over all our goodies, take over all our mineral resources, export it to make their place better than us. That will not happen. That is why, for those that might be offended, I'm saying, my fellow citizens, let's stop blaming anyone. And let us all take the responsibility that it is our duty to step up, stand up, fight for our right. It is our responsibility to be who we are. We are God-fearing people. We are not terrorists. We are not trying to destroy any country. We are not planning how we will go and invade Cameroon, invade the Oduduwa Republic, or invade the North. All what we are asking for is our God-given land, our territory. Then for those that want to marry with us, want to do business with us, we allow them to come, and that will happen. But for those that want to come to repeat what happened to our forefathers, thinking we are going to make that mistake again, that will not happen. I want us, Biafrans, to think about the future. A future where Biafra will compete with the rest of the world. A future where Biafra will be like Dubai, where Biafra will be like United States of America, where Biafra will compete with Japan, Singapore, China, all these great countries that have fought hard to be in the world map. We are not fighting for a Biafra that will come to overshadow or overrun other countries. We just want to be part of this beautiful global community. We Biafrans have a lot to offer. We also want to use this opportunity to send message to the world governing body. They have overlooked the cause of Biafra for a long time. We ask them to please come on board and support Biafra cause. Because Biafra will make sure that we bring our expertise in making sure there is peace and security. United States of America, it's right time you work with those who want to work with you. It's right time you support those who support you. My fellow citizen, I must tell you, Biafra is here. Biafra is in our doorstep. Let us all come, join hands together to actualize this freedom. All the saboteur, disease from your evil way. Repent now that you have the chance. Repent now that the door is open. I'm bleeding in my heart, seeing that some have come to destroy this great cause. And some of them happen to be our own. Any evil or saboteur that have come to bring us down will turn you to be our enemy. And we will come after you. This year, we have experienced 2 coup attempts to bring down the Biafra Republic government in exile. Those that are trying to destroy my name, please desist from doing that. It's not healthy. It will not take you anywhere. If you don't, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu might forgive you. Our Prime Minister Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa might forgive you. I, Mazi Ogechukwu Nkere, if you don't desist from your evil way, I will not forgive. Unless if Chukwu Okike Abiyama say otherwise. Nobody born of a woman will make me to forgive you. Unless our God intervene. Some of you, your action, the word you utter out of your mouth, have killed thousands of Biafra. Some of you are doing something knowingly and you act like you don't know what you're doing. Disease from your evil way. Right after our declaration, I have one of our own that I used to respect. He used to be part of the media team. I help him from my goodwill, from being a generous giver. Who go call, who go 247, who go slander my name, character assassination, say all manners of words, even labor and lie, that I have been paid over 100 or 200 million to betray this great cause. And this evil man knew he's lying. I call him. I said, please, Ugo, stop what you are doing. My hands are clean, you know it. He laughed, called me name. But all these evil people, they think they are doing me. If you think you are trying to bring me down, that's a lie. You are trying to bring Biafra down. You are trying to bring our freedom down. I'm not doing this on my own. I never just wake up one day and decide I will be a finance minister or acting prime minister. I was nominated and voted in by Biafran people. Sometime last year, around September, when after my visit to some member of the Congress in Washington, D.C., I made a video in D.C. And on that video, I made it clear, I am a messenger. I am a messenger for Biafran people. I'm working for Biafra. I'm doing the bidding of the Biafran people, not the bidding of Oge Chukwunkere. Whatever I'm doing is not for my interest, but it's for the interest of Biafra. Biafra have suffered enough. Biafra have been killed in millions. And why the world kept quiet? The world knew that Biafrans can stop this. When you talk about millionaires and billionaires in the world, Biafrans are part of. My fellow citizens, we can stop this mayhem. We can stop this war that the Nigerian terrorists have brought upon us. We have what it takes. And on that video I made, I used the example of Jonah. I said I cannot run from this message that I was sent by the Biafran people to fight for Biafra. I love Biafra from the bottom of my heart. And I love this great cause that I have chosen. If fighting for Biafra will take my life, so be it. At the end, I will still rejoice, knowing that I fought hard. I fight for humanity. God is love. And if you love God, God loves humanity. And God loves genuine people. Those that are pure and truth. Those that are holding his name. God don't love those that are terrorizing people, killing people, slaughtering people. God is a God of pure and just. All of you that are fighting against this great cause, disease from your evil way. And don't because karma is real. Beyonce, one of the great actresses, one of her songs, she said, what goes around comes around. If you think you are doing evil, or you think the evil will not catch up on you, my brother, my sister, that evil will catch up on you one day. My fellow Biafrans, it's time we fund our freedom. We have a pathway to our freedom, and the pathway is staring at our eyes. I can see it. I believe you can see it. You know what we need? We need a gem. We need a gem. We need money. With money, our lobbies can be working around the clock. With money, our great lawyer will be working around the clock. They will hire more lawyers. They will hire more lobby. We need money. And for my fellow citizens from homeland, from the de facto government, we have our BDF that need the logistics, that need what they will use to fight back. They can't fight with their bare hand. They can't fight with machetes. We need to mash up the armored tankers or the artillery that the Nigerian terrorists have deployed to Biafra land. We need to be able to repair to fight them back. We need money. Sow your seed where your money will work for you. In 2 days' time, some of my citizens will be going to their different various places of worship. Some will go there and sow their 10%. While some, out of their generosity, they will even sow 100%. All this, your 10 and 100% have not yet fruit for you. Because in Biafra land, over 19% clergymen are fake. They are 419. They have scammed the congregation of Christ. They have scammed the people. They take your money from you every Sunday. And when these terrorist, blood-sucking jihadists, when they come to kill you, they don't bring the money to defend your land. They don't bring the money to support your freedom because they are not real. Here in United States of America, once upon a time, a great reverend called Martin Luther King Jr., he preached and he fought for the people of America that was oppressed at that time. What happened in Biafra land? Most of these clergymen, they don't worship God. Most of them have been paid, bought over by the Nigerian terrorists. Sometime last year in Washington, D.C., one of the members of the Congress told me that the Nigerian terrorist state always sends some bishops to come and see them, talk to them. When they ask them about what is happening in Nigeria, they start lying. Nothing is happening. It's just farmers and herders conflicts. They keep lying. Because some of these so-called men of God are men of Satan. If you're in any congregation of Christ, your leader, if that leader is not preaching about your salvation here on earth first, if that leader is not preaching about how you will be free from these terrorists that have come to kill you, because if you don't kill them, they will kill you. And if they kill you, there is no congregation. If they wipe the whole congregation out, who will then go and worship our God? That is why you need to defend yourself. If the pastors, bishops, reverends don't preach about your salvation first here on earth, if they don't preach about how you will be free, pack your bag, take your sandal, take your belonging, leave that gathering. First, you need to be free here on earth before you talk about heaven. Some of these clergymen, all they preach about the kingdom of heaven, heaven, heaven. They will tell you how heaven look beautiful, how heaven is so perfect. Why here on earth you can't even eat 2 square meals? Why here on earth when rain falls, your house will be flooded? Why here on earth where you are, you can't even have access to hospital? Why here where you are, if you die 911, they will tell you there is no car available, no ambulance available to come to rescue you. Let the kingdom start here first. At its end, our Father, as it is in heaven, let it also begin here on earth before the heaven. We must be free first. What I'm trying to say, sow your seed, where your seed will give you a better life. Sow your seed, where your seed will change your life, so you can be able to worship God in a rightful way. Here in United States of America, every Sunday, when some people try to find their way to a place of worship, majority don't catch the bus. Majority don't take Uber or Lyft. 90% of the congregation have their own car. They will drive to their car, to the church. But currently in Biafra land, 5% of the congregation don't even have car. When you have a better life, you can be able to worship God and keep smiling. You can sing more praises than you ever sing because you are happy. Because you feel blessed. When you have good environment, you have peace and security. You have the basic amenity. When you have good governance. When you don't have terrorists terrorizing your neighborhood. When you don't have all these terrorists raping your children. When you see your children looking good, able to eat 3 good square meals, good education. Don't you think when you go to the house of God every Sunday, you will start from home while driving to a worship place? You will be singing hallelujah, Hosanna, because you are going with joy. But in Biafra land, when some are going to a place of worship, all they do is cry. When they get to a place of worship, all they do is complain to God. God, I need this. God, why am I suffering? God, I can't even pay my children's school fees. God, what is going on? God, have you forsaken me? Now ask yourself question. The same God we worship here abroad, is it not the same God we worship in Biafra land? The same God that created the universe, that created America. Is it not God, the same God that created Biafra land? What is the difference? Why is America better than Biafra land now? Because the people have been scammed by their leaders. Because the people have refused to fight back. Because the people have refused to fund their freedom so they can get a better life. Fund your freedom. Your freedom will offer you a better life. I am a businessman, and I know for your business to grow, you invest. You will be a good negotiator. You negotiate properly, and you invest in your business. My people of Biafra, invest in your freedom. Freedom is not given. Freedom is taken. Fund your liberation. Fund your freedom for better life. If you think United States of America will come and hand over your freedom to you in a platter of gold, you are joking. If you think any country from this world will come and hand over freedom of Biafra to us, we are joking. United States of America have their own problem as well. It's true they are better off now. They have their own internal problem. They have their own internal conflict. They have some all around the world, some dispute, countries that they need to tell what to do to keep peace and security all over the globe. Are you talking about Russia? Russia have their own problem. They're trying to see how they will get themselves out of Ukraine if they can have it all. They're trying to see what they can do in Syria if they still have a place there. They're trying to see what's going on between them and Iran, Hezbollah, and others. Are you talking about China? China have their dealing with Taiwan. They're trying to see how they will figure it out. What's going on over there? Just a few weeks ago, Cambodia. We see what's going on over there. Is it India and Pakistan? Just a while ago, few months ago. Are we talking about Israel? Israel be battling Hamas, Hezbollah, Houthis in Yemen, and Iran. All over the world, people are fighting for freedom. There is conflict all over the world. Or do you want Ibrahim Traoré to leave Burkina Faso to come and free you? What happened to your hand, my people of Biafra? What happened to your money, my people of Biafra? What happened to your strength, my people of Biafra? We are not weak people. We are strong people. We can do it. We can free ourselves. When we start to fight for our freedom, we will get more support. The world is watching. They're trying to see how serious we are. If we are ready to govern ourselves, if we are ready to be free, all the four corners of the world will see what is going on. Somaliland, they've been fighting to be recognized for over 20 years. It's true they have their territory. They do election and all that, but they need the world to recognize them so they can be among the league of all nations. We see our sister nation, Amazonia. Amazonia is fighting to be free too. Eritrea is there fighting to get a better democracy. We Biafrans, are we not going to fight as well to free ourselves from this shackle bondage? We cannot be living in bondage. We cannot be living, dying and smiling. We cannot be suffering and smiling, thinking that God will come from heaven and give us our freedom. Our freedom is in our hand. Our freedom will not be handed over to us in a platter of gold. Please let us all focus. And all this distraction on social media from all these fallen angels, all these saboteurs, from the camp of Rabeze to Mamadu, be careful. Get out of our way. This is time for Biafrans to shine. This is time for Biafra to be free. All these evil saboteurs, don't be a stumbling block. Please, we need to remain focused. Let's forget about all this distraction coming from all angles. It's expected. We know it's not going to be easy. This is exactly what the Nigerian terrorist state wants. Division. Once upon a time, the people of Amazonia used to have almost 6 fractions. When the United States of America, through the State Department, tried to have some talk with them, and they found out that these people still have some internal issue going on, they pause. That can never happen in Brgie. All the saboteurs, whoever try to bring that system will crush you. And for those that are claiming the legitimate Brgie, desist from doing that. Those that are using our headquarters, our office, if you're not part of Brgie, stop using our logo. Stop using our address. Those of you that know nothing about it, desist from your evil way. Thank you, fellow Biafrans. I just want to let you all know that our Prime Minister is standing strong. He is there for us. They didn't call him for his own personal dealing. It's for Biafra. So, and he extend his greeting to every Biafra. He's not blaming anyone. He just wants all of us to focus. This morning, he said I should extend his greeting to his beloved people, Biafra. All genuine Biafrans, it's time that you all come on board. Some of you here from one of our own from the homeland, our security, one of our commander, why they are calling for unity and to support our freedom. But those that refuse to adhere to that instruction, will consider those individuals saboteurs and will treat them like enemy. And those in Biafra land, from all the illegitimate governor, from Hope Ozodinma, Oti, Soludo, you all should desist from your evil way. The clock is ticking. You're gonna be held accountable. Alan Onyema, another zealot. All of you will be held accountable. And my fellow citizens, if you all feel the way I feel, and if you all want these people to be held accountable today, tomorrow, find your freedom. Let's get what we need to get the job done. There is one of the old fool called whether Jim Wobodo or whatever, supposed to be an elder in Biafra land. And this fool for years be fighting us. Today, he will talk about Biafra. Tomorrow, he will turn around and talk about something else. He's saying Nigeria will break up in 2027. Nigeria is already break up. Go to the north. They are fighting. There is killing everywhere. Go to the southwest. Fighting, killing everywhere. Nigeria is a shithole country. For whoever believes in that terrorist country, if I have the opportunity, I will burn you alive, burn you inside that country. And for any international community dealing with that terrorist country, shame unto you. Do the right thing. Thank you from here. Devon.
Thank you, APM. We invite the Chairman Joint Chiefs of Defense Staff, BDF, Minister Success. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, our Honorable Minister of Information and Communication, Mazi Sonny Akbarawa. Greetings from here, fellow Biafrans, dear co-patriots, all lovers of freedom, all those who have come to witness tonight's briefing from different nations, independent journalists, and those that are government agents. We welcome you all to this August gathering and the proper press briefing from my office. I will not hesitate to say good evening, my acting Prime Minister, His Excellency Mazi Ogechikunkere, who is acting on behalf of our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. I will also forget to greet my chaperone leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is so much concerned and passionate about Biafra and her people. All the greetings goes to all of you. And on this note, I will mention Woli but one, my very mother, Chicago, Simon Ekpa, Chicago. So I thank you and I greet you very much. Your swags in social media is top notch. Keep destroying the enemies. And to all others who used to host spaces to educate people about Biafra, you all have done nobles. From Bridget Fury to Stella to my tutor and everyone I may not remember to mention your name here. I welcome you all to this press briefing. Yeah, this is a follow-up to what my commander said yesterday, Major General Ifeanyi Chukwu Kore, aka the Gentle Yahoo. He did not come on his own to make that briefing or that broadcast, but was delegated by the People's General, the Triple General Igwe Butuzo. And you will ask, where is this title Triple General coming from? It was a title given to him by our able Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. So it is an internal title. Those who are jealous of that title should go and not Nigeria transformer, please, because there's no light in Nigeria. Go and look for a country that used to have light and hug that transformer if you are jealous of his title. He is the triple general, the CDS, Commander-in-Chief of the Biafran Defense Forces, in quotes, land and air. And I am honored to brief you tonight because of all the happenings. This is my first press briefing from my office ever since the formation of the Biafran Defense Forces, which comprises of Biafran Defense Forces is an umbrella that houses the Biafran Liberation Army, Biafran Resistance Fighters, Biafran Air Force, the Biafran Navy, and the Biafran Marine Corps. So this is my first official briefing, and it is going to be brief and concise. You all know that the Nigerian government and her allies has waged a war of aggressions against us for over 2 years now. Officially for over 2 years now. And out of necessity, the Biafran Liberation Army, which is a component wing of the Biafran Defense Forces, we are bettered to protect the land of Biafra. And during the birth of the Biafran Liberation Army, we were compelled to call upon the leader of the BNG, the Biafra Nations Guards, under the leadership of General Innocent Orji, to head the Biafran Defense Force. But due to multiple calls from America, direct from America, deceived him, and he was out of the game. If you all will recall, there was a joint briefing between our Prime Minister, the leader of Biafran Nations League, Prince Will, Richard Chimezie, and the leader of the Biafran Nations Guards, General Innocent Orji. There was a briefing, and you see them smiling. But at long run, General Orji was swept away. And maybe he thought he's the only man that can do the job. And the mantle fell on General Igwe Butuso to take it on. And he has been a humble servant, not minding his position. He's not aggravated. He's not exalted, all that exalted. He has been humble, serving the people of Biafra in that capacity. And towards our declaration of independence in Latifi lands, starting from 29th of November 2024 on to 3rd of December 2024. The confusion came in. And as a Biafran, we have to repackage ourselves, pretend all was well. But from 18th, which was the last appearance of our Prime Minister at Etayang State tour, online tour of the Prime Minister, he made one powerful remark in that visit. I was on phone with him that very afternoon, while we were preparing for that Itayang conference, he made a statement during that conference. He said, "Don't think they are coming for me. They want to kick me out of the way so that they can easily get you." And as somebody who have worked with the Prime Minister, I started trying to decode what the meaning of that word was. And at exactly 2 p.m., 2 a.m., Biafran time, 2 a.m., the phone of the Prime Minister was going, but there was no one picking. We called all through the day, and I was troubled. 3 days later, that was on 21st, I started receiving a strange calls from within the cabinet, or should I say, from those serving the Prime Minister, not even from the cabinet of Biafra, Republic Government in Exile, from those serving Biafra. And there was a particular number I refused to pick, and that number called me 18 times. I refused to pick that call because my spirit told me not to pick. And until today, I've never taken that call, and I'm not willing to. And it happened that that very branch of that call was the real confrontation of BRIEG, Biafran Republic Government in Exile. So I put call on to my general, triple general. I told him the worst has happened. PM has been taken in. He almost fainted. And at the end of the day, we console ourselves and decide to move forward. And we promise ourselves, as the work was on when PM was with us, the work continued because number one, PM was not given the title of Commander-in-Chief because of his placement in Europe. The office of the Commander-in-Chief was given to Triple General, who is in Biafra land. He's the one that has the power to command. There were two people that has the power to command the army of Biafra. General Butuzo, General David Black, and then now another has been added, which is commanding the Biafran Marine Corps. These are the three offices that have the potential power to command the people of the armed forces of Biafra, or the Biafran Defense Forces. And all those were happening. And General Butuzo is a very meek human being. We don't blame him of maybe he took call from the other side and take over. No. He's a man that has that kind of understanding that we are all Biafran and we are pursuing one particular goal. He is not thinking about somebody who has interior motive. He least suspects person. And people are taking that as his weak point to ride on his intelligence. We all are here. Biafra is going to come. In fact, it has come because God has used the foolish things of the world to confront or to confirm those that say they are wise. Maazị Ogechukwu Nkere is here with us. His election as an acting Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic Government in Exile is not coincidence or by accident, so to say. But it was a divine mandate. Because when the wild wind started blowing, some of the chaffs take cover. It was him and the Sonny Akparawa, our information minister, stood strong. And my humble self, who they were looking all over, they went to Ghana to search for me. They went to Mozambique to search for me. They extended their searching to Ivory Coast. In Biafra land, it was not exception. They searched everywhere and everywhere and everywhere. We are Umuikuku. We are everywhere at the same time. And those of you here who stood to defend me, God bless you all. You did not defend success. You defended the cause. You have already accumulated a badge for yourself, unknowingly. And when Mazoge Chukwunkere came on board, they thought he's a foolish man that they can use to manipulate the system. And they were wrong to as in what they meant. He's a rock. He's a man of my type who does not forgive. Forgiveness is a sin. And they called me and a lot of allegations, even those sort of names, including one popular one that I love so much, Errand Boy. I love that name so much. So in all, Commander Gento has delivered a message, and the message is simple. The only legit house that the Defense Forces approve is BRGIE, Biafran Republic Government in Exile, headed by Simon Ekpa. Now that he is aware, he has a humble servant acting on his behalf, and that is Mazoge Chukwunkere. The government cannot be divided. We cannot face what Ambazonia faced in 2016. They have multiple fronts, everyone heading to the Department of Justice, United States of America, to register, to be a frontier. Where are those people today? His Excellency, Dr. Cho Ayoba, is in prison in Norway. Which prison are those idiots fronting themselves to register? Now, Ochoiba had been taken in, all of them went to the defense. Useless defense. None of them is appearing again. This is exactly what they wanted to do to PM. Some fake element from the DOS did the same thing. PM has been taken in. Now defend the land. Nobody's talking. Any day they are trying to bring Nnamdi Kanu to the court, you will see all of them writing a very long memo. And Onyendu brought a message to us and said we should protect Oge by all means. And I asked the messenger, did Onyendu know who is Oge? He said he has never met him. He don't know his stature. He never know where he lives. But he said we should protect him. And I am acting on the word of Onyendu, who is a prophet. All of us accept that as a prophet. He has seen what we are not seeing. Protect him. The war is being won, inside to outside. The defense forces are doing great. It is not every achievement they bring to the media. No. This one you have to know. Anyone that is not under the authorization of the defense chief is not on media. Same thing going on in Bakassi Peninsula. Same thing going on in all over the coastal region. Things are happening. Since the government of Nigeria refused to report it, we are not going to report it for them. But the outside world has seen what is happening. And the quick negotiation will be very, very fast. So, support your government, support your army, protect them, they will protect you. They are not to threaten you. There's nobody since the formation of the Biafran Liberation Army who say one soldier has come to threaten him to pack out from his house, that this will now belong to him. Nobody. There's nobody will come and testify that they invaded market and they burned down the market. There's nothing like of such that ever happened. There's nobody that will say, yes, we are kidnapped and they've took us to the bush, and when we get there, it was Biafra Liberation Army. It has never happened. They depend on what Biafran give to them to defend their land. So why are you so reluctant giving? Those who have been giving, please do not get tired. Continue giving. This war must be won victoriously. Prime Minister, in a few weeks to come, or in a few days to come, will be proud of us when he's out. When our PM is out, where will you say you were, or you left him, or he's going to meet you? Those who went to create a parallel organization, calling it Brgie, I don't know. They are on their own. As long as the PM I know, who is my prime minister, who is also my brother, and you have to go and search for Abakaleke people who don't betray each other. You have to know that. We know our story more than anybody knows us. PM is my elder brother. PM is my prime minister. And PM works for Biafra. He has not done anything wrong for me to criticize him in public. If he has done, I will come out. I don't hesitate to do that. So the defense forces need more of your support. You have been trying. It is through your efforts they acquire so heavy machines that even the zoo is afraid. You can watch one of the video where they were trying to look into the bush and you see nobody agreed to go to the front. I mean, from the other side, the opposition side. They were afraid to move to the front. What is scaring them away? You have to know. You're a gem, which in other words, you turn it to English word means success. You are needed. It is needed. Please, and please do not get tired to fund your army in homeland. The battle is half won. It is just material to add to the one they have. And one day you sing, land of the rising sun, we love and cherish. You will sing it in the homeland. And your children will be proud to sing it in their schools. And the military barracks are already singing it anyway, because every morning parade it is being recited. It is left for the schools and others to do it. And I want to use this opportunity to address those in abroad. Ogechukwu Nkeri is just an individual, but he occupied a public office. Do not left the job for him alone. Check on him. Know what's at stake. Know what's on board. This is how we are going to be part of this government. If you don't, you are far criticizing since January. The men of God have not received anything. Success, come and debunk. They are receiving your penis to use and fight. Sorry for using that word, please. Or your left hand is what they are receiving since to come and fight. And Commander Gentle confirmed it yesterday, that when the journey gets tough, it is only Ogen Kere, the acting Prime Minister of Brigade, that he will walk tooth and nail to ensure that he responds to them. Is that not heartbreaking? Make sure you check your acting Prime Minister to know what's at stake, how he's doing. In doing this, you are part of the movement. So, fellow Biafrans, Ojukwu did not fail because he has no gun. Ojukwu failed because he has no media. And today we have media. The reincarnation of Ukwu Kingdom is here. Chief Sonny Akbarawa, support your media. The war in Biafra land is higher than the one going on in Gaza. Yes, I have to say it. The war in Biafra land is more intense, more brutal than the war in Gaza. Is it fighter jet? They are there. Is it spy drone? They are there. Is it bomber drone? It has been used. Armor tank is already updated. There's nothing used in welfare that has not been used in Biafra land to make sure they broke the defense. But up to no avail. The only thing we lack is international media coverage. And your composure and your unity of purpose will attract these people, even though BBC is aware, Sahara Reporter is aware, ABC is aware, Al Jazeera is aware, so many, Fox, so many of those, they cannot say they are not aware because they have their satellites beam all over the world. They're entitled to information if they are willing. But they choose not to report it because somehow many of them have been bribed. But there are particular points in time that bribe does not work. So unity of purpose will make them report it. Forming group is not advisable. Lay hand on the existing government to be proud of what we have achieved. Be part of this. This is an internal reward that follows what we are doing. So fellow Biafran, those of you who may be thinking to go and register another government are making a very huge mistake. You remember when you ask group, he will tell you that since Simon Ekpa came and took over the Republic government in exile, exactly, the government in exile has been there under one of the prime minister in America, and the PM took over it. So group joined the two distance to be one, and that's how it's supposed to be. We have achieved a lot. A unity of purpose. Don't go and start wasting your money in one particular thing, trying to hire a lobby, try to get an attorney to make sure maybe Sonny is arrested, Oge is arrested. You are wasting your time. Biafra is here. And the DOJ said Biafra Republic Government in Exile is the only entity recognized fighting for the freedom of Biafra. So you're going to register another organizations to towards this present government. It is a journey that has no fruit. Fruitless journey. Bao has tried it. They went and rent a restaurant, pinned their flag. 2 days time, they removed their flag. It is no longer there. But our flag since October 2023, October 23rd, that office was inaugurated, the flag has never ceased to fly there. So you know which one is which one. Don't be confused. Don't let jealousy because it is not me, it's not my tribal man. No. It is not my state man. It didn't come from Anambra. It didn't come from Ebonyi. It didn't come from Enugu. It didn't come from Abia. It didn't come from Imo. And how can it be somebody from Delta? That is where the stupidity of some of you are residing. Not those of them in the space here, because people I'm seeing in the space here are very reasonable. Do not fight a system that works. Join your hands to make it work again. You cannot be there cannot be two governors in one state of the 40 states of Biafra. It is only one governor. If you are interested in politics, when we might have been free, set our government, inaugurate our constitutions, our judiciary, or every parliamentary working, then you can come out to contest in your own state. Then if you're among those that are going to contest in the federal level, you come out and contest. Convince the people why they should vote for you. Do not destroy your future from now because of envy and jealousy of Oge, who is not a professor or a doctor, and he's in the Washington every day. I cannot be able to go to Washington, but I will support him in any way I can. Please do. The God of our ancestors, that protect the Holy Land of Biafra and preserve everything in it will bless you all. Defense Forces of Biafra love you and sought for more of your support. Few weeks, 3 days from now, Prime Minister will have that audacity to speak to us. So be patient. Do not leave the house. You and him build together. A very strong house, a pride of the nation. And I will also say, wherever you are, make it a point of duty to reach out to the Prime Minister and to Minister of Information to know what's at stake. This is very, very important. God bless you all. God protect and guide Biafra. Airborne from here.
Thank you, our Minister Success. And we have some few hands there. Let's take some questions. Who goes first? Regen Fury, go straight to your question, please.
Okay, Udewo Wanchineke. Good evening, sir. Greetings to the house, greetings to all the great Biafran sons and daughters that are here present and those all over the world and all freedom lovers. Greetings to our beloved Minister, Honorable Success, and to our acting Prime Minister, His Excellency Ogechukwu Kere. I will use you as a point of contact to greet all our leaders from the days of Ojukwu to this very present day. Profound greeting from the Yoruba Isoko speaking side of Biafra to you all. My question is this, sir. Based on what we have seen so far, no doubt that our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, will be coming out soon. How can we guarantee his safety in Finland? Is there any plan to move him to a safer place? Probably like America. Is there any plan or grant or probably get a citizenship in a safer place for him? That is the question I actually want to, because I don't really think that his safety can be guaranteed in Finland based on what we have seen from them so far. So that's just the question I want to ask. So thank you very much. I yield the mic.
Thank you. Let me Regen Fury, thanks.
Acting Prime Minister.
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah.
You will conclude, please.
Okay.
Yes. There is no safer place for a freedom fighter all over the world. It is all about business of interest. And according to Governor Muneke, let me quote him, he say, when we go to the bridge, we'll cross it. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Please, for I know we have more hands. All right. Please be reasonable with your question. Be reasonable with your question. What I mean by that, everything go accordingly. The most important thing is for our Prime Minister coming out first. Okay, please. When we ask questions, we need to know the appropriate questions to ask, and things we need to discuss here, and things we need to discuss offline. Thank you.
Thank you, APM. We go to the next person, Mazo Onyeka, and put the number. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Honorable Minister for Information. Thank you, Honorable Minister Sources. Thank you, Right Honorable APM. Thank you so much. I agree to you for good work. In fact, I just want to say that those who have their heart, we are not to forgive. Forgiveness is a crime. I just want to say, please keep the momentum. I encode the number. You have my back. as much little I can contribute to 100%. No fidgeting, no nonsense. Need I can see I can avoid him. Forgiveness is a crime.
Okay, thank you. We go to ancestral over to you, and I'm gonna be bringing those that have spoken down so that others that are seeking the mic will be coming up. Ancestral over to you.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon. But here in Biafra land, it's 7 minutes after 11 p.m. in the night. So I thank you, everybody. I thank our information minister, our the joint chairman, success. I thank you, our Brgie acting prime minister. I thank everybody that's in the space. So my question is like this. Our comrade success, please, what would you have to tell or what is your reaction to especially those that are still following Madam Bao Bao? Because like 2 days ago now, today and yesterday, 3 days ago, people are trooping into their space. There will be about 2,000, 1,000 in their space. And if you get what they are talking just rubbish. Like today, they were talking today, what we were saying, they want to rebrand security, BDF. They want to rebrand it. And I'm saying, those people that are still following her, are they not aware of what is happening? That this woman is against PM. And somebody was, and Solomon Nkwacha, they were all there. Someone asked them question. If you know that you are one of the BDF, that you are tired, you better get out of the way. And he asked, how can we contact, how do we register as a BDF, this or that? And the Madam Babas, they said they should contact Solomon Nkwacha. So what I'm saying, what do you have to talk about or tell them about them sabotaging PM? And when PM comes out, is it that they are ignorant of what is happening, or they don't know, or the Madam Bao is just hiring those crowd that are visiting her space? Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Since this question is directed to me, I will answer to you the way you said it. We are Republicans. First, you have to know that. And we respect everyone's opinion, regardless of the differences. Those who you see or you saw in their space are the ones who like what they do. And some are there to hear, or just some are there to hear what they have to say on the heat up since last week. Okay, since this week. How are they going to answer some questions? And all those things. Like personally me, I am not moved by crowd. Because one adage said, when ignorance scream, intelligence move on. When the crowd screams, the intelligent ones will move on. So, even within themselves, they know the message PM gave to them between January, February. And the last message PM gave to them was on March, which some of the fall away at us, you try to use against, or try to use our intelligence by saying they are returning back. And people are soliciting, forgive them, come and say, I have forgiven these ones. No, we don't forgive like that. So anybody you see with them, if you cannot beat them, you join them. But it does not deter our focus. And once again, from General Butuzo, his wing of the Defense Forces is not recruiting. From General David Black, his wing of the Defense Forces are not recruiting. Then from the Marine Corps, they are not recruiting. We had so many intelligence of people who they recruited, and some of them are in trouble. Some of them have been killed. Some are in jail, detention, and they don't even have anybody asking of them today. But it's not what I'm talking about. We don't pray for such for anybody. But those who are applying BDF, we are still in the liberation phase. When we might have finished the liberation, we can rebrand our army. But for now, we are in the liberation phase. So every wing, we have resistant fighters. We have the liberation army. We have the navy. These are liberation structures, not peacekeeping, not stability. We are in the liberation phase. And anybody who is not under the liberation structure of this struggle now and claiming to have gotten independence, goods, claiming to have been recognized by Amazonia and the Eritrean government in exile, national government in exile, and any other group, any other country, you are doing a disservice to yourself. There's no recruitment for now. Unlike what they have done, Nigerian government has dispatched some corporals, some junior officers, not even officers. I mean, yes, junior non-commissioned officers of Igbo extractions to go and start confusing our people. We all know, we have all intelligence about them. Do not fall for them. There is no recruitment. And the structure of the BDF is not rebranded. BDF is an umbrella house, the BLA, the BRF, the BNF, and the BAF. Now the BMC, all under Biafran Defense Force. If you watch their list of rebranding, they even mentioned the USB Liberation Army, they even mentioned USB Defense Force. I was like, where is the defense force? Where is the army? What is the criteria of differentiating them? So they are acting on ignorance. They are trying to build on the structure which they have never formed. So disregard that and don't be moved by that. 2,000, 3,000, 10 million, it is not our priority. Our priority is the fewer we are, the better coincides of this movement for us, the better safe it is. Obiozo, I will leave with this word. Late Obiozo said, Ohanes Indigo Chairman, it takes the few to fight for the many. Thank you very much.
Thank you, our minister. I'll pass the mic now to Ekene. Ekene, over to you.
Good evening, people of God, and good evening, people of Biafra. Please, I want to appeal first in case if I'm speaking out of emotionally, but I'm going to ask a few questions before I'm going to speak to Biafra all over the world. My question goes to like this. Our acting prime minister, like us, we all used to address him. For a couple of months now, we have been seeing you taking pictures with so many US Congress people and valued people all over the world. But only since then, the only achievement I can count from the US is that in a couple of days ago, that USA government is planning to sanction Nigeria, or they have sanctioned Nigeria, which this day carried the news and the others. But I don't think that is the main focus now, because as we Biafran as a nation, I think by now the world supposed to be calling attention of the Biafra, or maybe putting pressure on Finland to make the PM issue to be discussing in national level by now. But all these things, we are not seeing all this effort. So I am asking, what is holding us as an Biafran to be having a very strategic engagement with the US, like the US Secretary
I know before the Trump's campaign, I witnessed when you appear with his campaign team and we bring Biafran issue to the table. But since over the 200 days now Trump has become president, it's like the Biafran issue has become going down daily. So I was wondering, what is holding us and what is holding the US Congress people to begin speaking about Biafra all over both in, out, and local and international level? So that is the question, but let me reserve what I will say. Or should I go ahead and say in case
No,
if I'm speaking too
hold on,
emotional?
hold on. This is not about emotions. APM will take your question, but before he takes your question, let
Okay.
me correct something. You said
Okay.
you said he has been snapping photos.
Hmm.
Was he not snapping the photos when PM was here? Was he the person that made himself to be snapping photos in Washington
And
D.C.? And
la
and hold on, I gave you time to talk, so calm down. So PM now was the one that sent him to Washington D.C. PM was the one that instituted the lobbying in America. PM is the one that instituted the attorney in America. When you said you don't see anything good about that, so does it mean that all the works that PM did, you did not see anything good about it? And you're now putting it now against the acting prime minister because PM is not here? Why didn't you tell PM when he contracted the lobbies and the attorney that there is nothing good about contracting a lobbyist and attorney to do anything in America? And when our People's General in 1967 to 70s was trying to make American Congress to hear the voice of Biafra in the face of the genocide, where were you that time to have told Ojukwu that trying to get the voice of American Congress is a waste of time? Why are you now telling the APM now? Wait for APM to answer your question.
okay, excuse me, let me add something. Point of correction.
Hey,
I
don't
did
go
not put
far
it to
again.
him as an against.
Don't go far again. Wait for APM to answer your question, because you even went as far as telling him that at this time we should be pushing Finland and Nigeria to release Onyendu and AP and PM. But yet, the work that he is doing in Washington, D.C. is the same thing, but you don't agree with that strategy. So you have a better strategy. Anyway, the case, APM, please take the mic and
All right. Thank you. I think what was the name of who answered the question?
Ekene,
Storm, right?
Ekene.
Okay.
But acting PM,
Allow.
but
Let me.
I have to add something because our information minister said something. He said, I put it to you as an
Ekene, I will remove you from the microphone if you don't want to respect the rules. We gave you the time to ask your question, and from what I rephrased, it was from what you said. I did not put anything to what you said. I quoted exactly what you said. So now, if you don't behave yourself and then allow the APM to attend to your question, I will remove you from the mic. We have many other hands there. So be civil. We are not here to have time for you to be running us up and down and then we stay here for the next 30 minutes. Okay?
Okay.
APM.
Yeah. I think I need to address you and address every Biafra. We have gone too far. That's number one. Millions of Biafras have been killed, massacred. And I'm happy, I'm glad I'm a Biafra. As a Biafra, we have smart people, wise people among us. Some might be fool, don't mean that we are all foolish people. The tone of your question, when you pause, are you mocking the process, what we'll be doing? Please, my honorable minister, if you make sure he's mute, I need to address it. That applies to everyone. It's going to be a warning. I will make example out of this, our brother. This our brother here might be one of those that have never probably support the freedom, or if he have what it takes to support what we're doing, he will do what Cain did. When it's time to give offering to God, Abel brought the best. Let me use yam or potato as the example. The best fruit. And Cain brought the worst one. Rotten yam or rotten potato. This our brother here, this our citizen. He is one of those type that probably don't even support what we are doing. This our brother here probably is one of those type. When you see the Fulani people coming to our village to kill, to rape our women, children, instead of standing as a man to defend, he will be running. Where are you going? You want America to do a 360-degree in a second to come rescue your ass. Why are you there? You can't even fund your freedom. Why are you there? You're one of those that will be finding fault. You'll be one of those that will say, Awojuku didn't do it right. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu did not. Philip Effium did not. This is how it's supposed to have been done. I said earlier before, if you're asking questions, ask reasonable question. If not, I will address you based on your question. You want United States of America to turn 360 degrees in a second to come and bail you out. But you have not even able to bail yourself. Please, we all have to be pure. Don't mock the process of what we are doing. And United States of America, there is rule and order how things work there. We all saw what happened just a few months ago from the representative of Somaliland. The same way we engage in meetings in United States Congress is the same way we saw the pictures that we have tweeted on Twitter space, on S, is the same way. There is a process how things are done. You can't wake up from your comfort zone and want to force somebody to make a 400 degree to help you while you have not even helped yourself. Everything we are doing is progressing. America is not a country you push around or you bully or you mandate, tell them when they should help you. Or when is you don't tell them what to do. They are monitoring, they are following how things go. And remember, they have their own problem too. And remember, they are the leader of the free world. Count how many countries in the world and count how many countries that there's conflict all around the four corners of the globe. Please, if you're asking question here again, ask reasonable question. And don't come to mock the process and don't mock the Biafran people. What we are doing is real and it's yielding fruit. It's a process. We are following the process just like when Brigade was formed. From after the government was put together, we have rep, admin, cabinet members and all that. We open our liaison office. We went to Finland. First of all, we have a convention where we talk about some issue, where we vote on some other issue, where we unveil our charter, our Bdf. Everything is a process. And that is what we'll bring to Biafra land too. So that every Biafra will know that everything have a due process. So the process is ongoing and we are progressing. What we are asking fellow citizens, Biafrans, do the right thing by supporting your freedom. Do what is right. The international community, they are observing, they are watching, they follow us on Twitter, they follow us on Facebook, they follow us on YouTube. And they are seeing all these saboteurs are trying to destroy what we are doing. So we tell you that we are not just going there to snap picture. If it is easy to go there to snap picture, you can come and join. I will take you with me. Or you go snap pictures and come back. Don't mock the process and don't mock Biafra. Don't mock Biafra land. Don't mock anything that will bring us our freedom before you will be cursed. Thank you.
Thank you, APM. Ekene, I put it to you that you are not a Biafran. Because if you were a Biafran, you will not open your mouth and say, the only success that BRGI has recorded. Let's keep this ideology of Oge, the only success you have recorded, because it's not about Oge. And let's keep this ideology of success. Sonny, it's not about Sonny, it's not about success. It's about Biafra. It's about BRGI. So when you say the only success you have recorded, that means you are done. Yes. You have not seen the success starting from when BRGI entered the American Congress to start having meetings when PM was here. Since September last year, you did not see all that as successes. All the governments that you have in this world, governments in exile that are fighting for their freedom, which they have not gotten their sovereignty yet. How many of them have you seen having that direct access into Washington, D.C.? You have not seen any success. You have not also seen success in Biafra land, where Biafra Defense Forces are neutralizing the terrorists that come to rape our women and children. You have not seen any success. But you can see the successes of all these breakaway groups that have come to destroy all that we have suffered for. It's a pity that we pity when pity. Yes, because the people that are out there, will be pitying you with this, your submission now, that your brothers and sisters are actually sacrificing their lives on daily basis to do more for something to come up on the table, and you are yet to see anything and to appreciate whatever they have been doing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is behind bars. You have not seen anything. You have not seen any success that BRGI have done. Nigeria is crying today of the firepower of Biafra. Nigeria had to sit down to discuss in the National Assembly and House of Reps. Because of what? Because of the firepower of BRGIE. Because of the firepower of Biafra Defense Forces. That is what necessitated Nigeria to discuss about Biafra for over 3 weeks in the National Assembly of Nigeria. You did not see any success from BRGIE. Just like our APM just enumerated the conventions that we had in Finland in 2023, and we unveiled many things, and we also came back in 2024 to declare Biafra. And all the projects that BRGI have had and unveiled, you have not seen any success. No, it is only the last one that you acknowledge in Washington, D.C. And even as you acknowledge and say that is the only success so far, you still condemn it by still saying that we are not doing anything to pressurize Finland government and Nigerian government to release our 2 leaders. But in the same petition that you acknowledge that we just submitted, the aim and objective of that petition is to the release of our 2 leaders that are in Nigeria and in Finland. But because the spirit of Itiboribo has entered you, that is why you cannot read through the lines. You just pick the mic. I have not seen any success. The only success I have seen is this last one. And you listen to yourself the way you sound. I'm passing the mic to another person. David Nana, over to you. David Nana, are you there? If you're not there, we give the mic to another person. Onyisi, over to you. Okay. Sorry, David Nana, go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much, my Honorable Minister of Information. His Excellency, the Acting Prime Minister, good evening from here. Our own Chief Chairman of the Biafran Defense Forces, I greet you from here as well. My APM, I just have a little question for you, 3 questions if I will be given the opportunity. Number 1, during the time that our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, was here, we have had scenarios, we have had cases where our leader complained, oh, when I go to Washington, D.C., immediately I leave Washington, D.C., Tony Nnadi, we go to the same place that I went to in order to see what he can do against the result that he is going to Washington, D.C. to talk about. I want to ask you, you have been going to Washington, D.C., you have been meeting with cabinet members and representatives and congressmen. Do you have a scenario of Tony Nnadi, either through a Nigerian Tony Nnadi or through a representative who may be talking Nigeria to you as well? That's number 1 question, sir.
That question there, meeting, remember that when we talk about members of Congress and senators, we're talking about people that make the laws that govern the entire world, because America lead. So, and these are the major key players. So you can't just go there without knowing. They need to know who is coming. They need to know what you're coming for. They need to do some background check. So it's not like where I can just, where I will be and somebody else from nowhere can just jump in. So they're really careful because we're talking about leader of the free world. So it's not like where they can just, if they have appointment with you, they know they are expecting you. So no one else will be there if not invited. So, and apart from that, we haven't come across something like that because whenever we have our meeting, it's strictly for Brgie. So that's why we are fighting to make sure that the Nigerian terrorists cannot infiltrate and destroy what we are doing. We only have 1 brigade that is recognized by United States of America, our State Department, and it's still going to remain that 1 brigade. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. And my second question to you, sir, you just mentioned in your speech that this Prime Minister sent his greetings. So, so my question to you, sir, is this: whenever you speak to the Prime Minister, our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku, what will you relate to the Biafran people as his greatest concern this time that he's not with us, and as well as in relation to our freedom? What are his concerns to the Biafran people?
First and foremost, actually, what happened this morning is just like coincidence because I request to talk to him, but he did not get that request. So when this morning he was like, "Oh, I said actually I want to speak to him." He said he thought when that he gonna talk to me today too. So we laugh about it. He said, "Oh, our spirit walk together." Yeah, that's but so he always relate to Biafran people, especially the pioneers, those that are are leading to stay strong. We should keep doing what we are doing, and whatever actually happen is like kind of a learning process as well. You learn a lot for what happened, and he's coming out stronger. So this morning, he more relaxed. So when he come out, he already know what to do and what not to do. So he's coming out stronger. He just want the we Biafrans to stay strong be resolute, and keep doing what we are doing. And for those that are destroying the acting prime minister name and all that, it's not going to be helpful for them. Like this morning, he made it clear what we are doing. Social media will not give us Biafra. What will give us Biafra is our activity in Washington, D.C., our recognition. He actually talked about that of social media. There's all these people that are destroying our name. But for we, the genuine ones that are campaigning in, educating the world about what is happening in Biafra land, how the Nigerian terrorist state have come again to kill Biafran people, we really need to keep doing that so that the war, we know that there's ongoing war, that the Nigerian terrorist state have come again. They have come with another genocidal type to kill Biafran people. So we need to let the world know about that. And for all those that are fighting what we are doing, they have to stop. All this propaganda, blackmailing, trying to destroy the genuine ones that are fighting for freedom of Biafra. Our prime minister as well is against it. So what we give us Biafra is our recognition and to enlighten the world, to educate the world about what is happening in Biafra land, and as well our liberation. We need to fund our liberation. We need to fund our freedom. Thank you.
Okay, my last question to you before I meet to BDC is this, sir. Some people say that they acknowledge the fact that Baltimore is our Brgie headquarters. They acknowledge the fact that that is the headquarters of BRGIE, but they said they have suspended you from there. And I know that each time we have our fundraising, you always show up in the headquarters of the Biafran Republic government in exile. What do you have to say to them about that? You are occupying the offices that they say they have suspended you. And lastly, recently, one of their reasons of fighting against you was that logistics are not getting to the Biafran Defense Forces, or the logistics are not being used for the recognition of Biafra. Rather, you are using it for your personal interest. But now we are getting information that you are the only person that is responding to the yearnings of the BDF. What are your responses, sir? And thank you.
First and foremost, I'm just going to make this brief. There's always a foundation of every house, correct?
Yes, correct.
All right. So when you bring that foundation down, what happened?
It collapsed.
I, Mazio Gichukwu, I'm part of that foundation. So leave all these nincompoos, non-entity people, educated fool. I don't think they are Biafrans. If they are Biafrans, they will be smart enough to know that every house have a foundation. If you bring that foundation, that house will do what? Or every house have a pillar. If it is 2 or 3, 4 pillar, if you bring down one, the other 3 will be struggling. It won't be stable. But the best thing is to leave the pillar. Tell them to go to hell. If I'm not the acting prime minister, I don't even see. Our prime minister don't even recognize whatever they're doing, number one. And I spoke with him this morning. So they're trying to see if they can bring enmity between me and our prime minister, if they can try to see that the bond won't be there. So, and if they succeed, they might try to, achieve their goal. But that will not happen. And when you talk about our head office, the first ever Biafran Republic government or the Biafran people office that is recognized is the office in Baltimore. Ask some of these idiotic people, how many of them been there? How many of them even have the code to even go in? How many of them have the key? Ask some of them, how many of them even know the surrounding street? Do they have anything? Do any of them have access to it? I still remain the acting prime minister. Whatever they did, they don't have the power. I don't see how a committee will supersede or will be ahead of a government. So that's why I dissolve the back and dismember the CRC. If our PM comes out, I believe it's still going to remain the way it is. Thank you very much. Tell all those ones that are claiming they are the legitimate brigade, they're not in our article of organization. Our head office, they are not the one in charge. Our diplomatic war or diplomatic fight we are fighting in Washington is through the BRGIE, which I'm the acting prime minister. Tell them we need to rephrase from using that word educated fool if they start doing the right thing. Thank you.
Thank you, APM. Mazi David
Mazi
has
Sonny.
asked the. Hold on.
Okay.
Before you finish the question, the people that you said expelled our acting prime minister and expelled our information minister. Which registration document do they have? Do they have a registration document of BRGI, or do they have a contract signed and sealed with Attorney Dabiri and Moran Global Strategies Elias, who happens to be the voice of BRGI in Washington, D.C. and in the Capitol? Do they also have the voice to the Biafra Defense Forces? Because we just listened to the Biafra Defense Forces Chairman, Joint Chiefs of Defense Staffs here, confirming from what the CDS General Igwe Butuzo said through Major General Gento, that the only legitimate government that Biafra Defense Forces recognize is the BRGI, ably led by the acting prime minister. So these people that you say expelled Minister of Information and expelled the acting prime minister, please, under which constitution or which documentation do they stand to do this expulsion? Mazi David, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Well,
And put to that,
it's their concern.
I have a lobby that I respect much, Moran Global, Jim Mora. In all members of Congress, since I started meeting with them, I began to love them and respect them more because they're doing a hell lot of work, both the Republican and Democrat. So when it comes to making laws, putting things together, it's bipartisan. Congressman Moran, Jim Mora, he served in United States Congress for over 24 years. And we are proud to have him, and he's working for us, he and Elias. We are happy to have them, and we are lucky to have them as our lobby. You know, it gives joy when you work with the best. It gives joy when you work with someone that even the United States of America respect him, recognize him, and he's a good man. So as the other group, what do they have? Who are they working with? And we also have a great lawyer, Ahmad Dabiri. He's an international lawyer. He represents countries, not, So I don't know, we Biafrans, we are smart, we are wise. That's why the smart ones know where to be, the wise ones know where to be. Then those that are born of Fulanis, that they have infiltrators for years now, we can see they start fading away. Some of them are showing who they are. I'm going to advise everyone, every saboteur, those that have come to destroy our freedom, shield your sword, go back to drawing board, do what is right. Those of you that have planted evil or tried to destroy a Biafra, please desist from it. It's not helpful. It's not going to help you. In future, you might be, you might be crying over it or asking yourself, what have I getting myself into? Just like Hugo, one that used to be our own. People like that, you doubt if they are Biafrans. This might be one of these born away from these infiltrators, bad bloods that have been among us in our midst for a while. Just a few months ago, he's fighting Mazio Gechukunkere in the entire Biafra and Brgie, lying, knowing that he's lying. Actually, I cursed him. I told him he have to desist from what he's doing. If not, everything nature will work against him. Just today, his video that is trending, he denounced USB. I think he's one of those that was served in the lawsuit, but we don't want to discuss the lawsuit here because it's ongoing, matter. Please, please, all the evil ones, desist from your evil way. Repent, do what is right, so that Biafra land will accept you back, so that you will have freedom. There's one of our sister once came to a program and she actually cried and sang a song that I don't know what she's singing about, for me to forgive her. And I told her it's a gradual process. And I confronted her, asked her that I knew she don't sleep at night. She's disturbed because she know she have done wrong. She said, yes, I'm right. That our sister went back again and still doing the same thing. This is somebody who came with crocodile tears, crying for forgiveness. Evil people, live your evil way. Embrace truth. Do what is right so you will have peace of mind. If you are evil person, you know what is doing is wrong and you keep doing it, you will be disturbed because of, you are lying, because you know you are evil person. Please, every Biafrans, if you are listening to me, if you know you are on the wrong side, you are doing what is not right, desist from it. So you can have freedom. You can be able to sleep peacefully and have that freedom of mind, so that we all can fight together and fight one common enemy, those that have come to kill us, take our land. Then if you decide to be our enemy, we'll fight you too. Because this time, over 20 years, all the evil people have taken us for right too much. Thank you.
Please, I
Thank
have
you,
just
APM.
two for success, Mazi success. Can I go ahead, please?
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much. Our Biafran Defense Council chairman, there is something that you said here. It is very, very interesting and worthy of note. When you said you first heard about the arrest of our prime minister, you said that you and the chief of defense staff, you guys became so much worried that you vowed to stand on the path that our prime minister stood. That is a very wonderful word. And it is an encouragement to Biafrans and a confirmation that you are all standing on the same way with our prime minister. Now, my question to you is this, Aaron Dizog, in my mind. We all know what has happened in Aaron Dizog. Is it not preventable? Couldn't it have been prevented? Because I say this in the sense that, when our PM was here, intels would have prevented that attack, sir. What do you have to say?
Actually, thank you, my brother. Before I respond to your questions, you really reminded me of my dream last week, where I was in one local office, and one man was carrying a bag. Sorry if a Jehovah's Witness member here, sorry to say this, but that's his identity anyway. He was having a bag looking like a Jehovah's Witness bag, and series of complaints were inside that bag. So the receptionist who is receiving reports and the complaint, I was discussing with her, and the man walked in. And I remember the face of the man, but never remembered his name. And the man came and started complaining. The girl told her that every time you come to this office, you never come to this office with a good idea of contracts, of how to make this office progress. It's only complain. Who are you coming to complain again? And he brought out a particular name that I'm not very, very familiar with, but I know the man. He is Tony Nandi. He's Tony Nandi. So he was complaining. I remember this dream now because you asked about him. So it shows that actually what we are doing now, the complaint he used to complain there, people that he used to go and complain this thing to are already getting worried about him. So now that he's not doing it, he may be doing it, but the people he used to visit are already worried about him. I saw him. I remember I confronted him. So, and he did not submit that letter again. He went away with it. On the issue of R&D, so, this is the work of those who has fallen out of the struggle in general. It is not necessarily maybe army or police trying to perpetuate this. No. These are the fall away people who are trying to implicate Major General Gento. So we are very sorry that it happened the way it happens. But they failed on their mission. And before they failed, they have killed a lot of people. Women, children, doing their businesses. It is a pity. So it is not about Intel did not go or Intel. If it is an official move, like the one the Army, the DSS, and those used to do, the Intel will be there. It will be broadcasted. But this one are in-house. In-house. I'm not accusing Fulani for that crime. Not am I accusing the Nigerian Army Forces. But they allowed it because they may also know about it. But this thing that happened, it is not far-fetched from the people who are already frustrated in the struggle of Biafra. And we know them. So this is all I have to say.
Okay, my final question, sir. What will you say?
David Nana, wait, before you take your final question, let me add something to what the Chairman Joint Chiefs of Defense Staff of Biafra Defense Forces have said. There is this narrative that every Biafran will come and say, unlike when PM was here, couldn't it have been prevented? So invariably, you're telling me that when PM was here, that there was never an invasion of any community by Fulani terrorists or Nigerian terrorists in uniform in Biafra land. That PM made sure he intercepted every one of them. I want everybody to stop this ideology. And I'm going to say that with this. When PM was here, was it not when Iboja was massacred by Nigerian terrorist government in Biafra land? Did you come and ask PM if he couldn't stop the massacre of Iboja? When PM was here, he did not see the invasion of Iyala community that Soludo used terrorist Ebubago to enter there and massacre Biafrans? You did not tell PM, why didn't you intercept to make sure that this not happen? How many times did Nigerian terrorists, headed by your governors and your community members, sabotage the Biafra Defense Forces in Eyamufu, which later in turn led to the massacre of Biafrans in Eyamufu when PM was here? And after you people did this betrayal to Biafra Defense Forces and the invasion happened, some few individuals will still come back pleading the Biafra Defense Forces to come to their aid, that they did not all align with those that betrayed them in Eyamufu. And then Biafra Defense Forces will still swing back into action to go and repel the remaining terrorists. Those that have already been buried by the Fulani terrorists, did you come to hold Prime Minister on his neck and tell him, why couldn't you have averted everything? Biafrans should stop this ideology of when PM was here, did not happen like this. And let me use one of the cabinet members to conclude what I'm going to say now. Honorable Nenna of Canada, former Canadian rep. When PM was here, you came to a cabinet meeting to cry, to tell the entire cabinet of what Fulani terrorists have invaded your community and massacred series of Biafrans, babies, women, and children. And then you table it that the government, the Biafra Defense Forces, should come to their aid in that community, in your own very community. That happened when PM was here. Did you come to use it against PM and say he should have been in your community to avert the presumptuous Fulani terrorists and your community leaders that are planning to eliminate the Biafra Defense Forces, thereby making way for the Fulani terrorists to take over your communities and massacre your women and children? No, you did not say it, right? But when PM was detained, you came to a fundraising, a public fundraising. Not too long ago, you came to a public fundraising, and then you shed tears that the Fulani terrorists have invaded your community this time. And in quotes, you said this never happened, or it wasn't this was when PM was here. And I am reminding you today now that when PM was here, that Fulani terrorists still invaded that your very community. And you came to come and call on Biafra Defense Forces to come to the aid of your community members. So now you don't see PM, but because you want to rubbish the name of Okenkere being the acting prime minister today, and the name of the chairman, Joint Chiefs of Defense Staff being Minister Success, and you want to rubbish the name of General Igwe Butuza being the chairman, being the Chief of Defense Staff of the Biafra Defense Forces. You want to rubbish the name of all the generals of the Biafra Defense Forces, that they are doing nothing in absence of PM. But the same thing happened in that your same community when PM was here. When PM was here, was it not when PM was here that Nigerian terrorist army invaded Okwama community and massacred series of Biafrans? Oh, all of you want to, when you pick mic or when you come to fundraising or when you want to say one thing, you start telling me that there was no massacre in Anambra State when PM was here. There was no massacre in Delta, in Urobo, and in Shekiri when PM was here. There was no massacre in Enugu when PM was here. There was no massacre in Ebonyi when PM was here. There was no massacre in Delta. There was no massacre in Abia. There was no massacre in Olu. There was no massacre in Umutanze. There was no massacre in Uli. There was no massacre in Iyala. You're trying to use PM's name to create disunity, to create dysfunction of the Biafra Defense Forces. You can't even appreciate them for what they have been doing all this while. You are all talking from the comfort of your homes. You're sleeping in a very comfortable mocha foam, and you're drinking cold drink from refrigerated sources. And you're drinking best of wine while these men and women are in cold. They are sharing their bed with reptiles in the bushes just to make sure you have a Biafra. And then you'll be coming to ridicule their effort. Please, going forward, when you are using that phrase, it wasn't this was when PM was here. Remember that you are deceiving yourself. Yes, that is the message to all of you. Because you cannot ridicule the legacy of a man that is in detention, and then you're still ridiculing the work of those that are sacrificing their lives on a daily basis to defend Biafra land. We have faced two coups, two sabotages in the face of 8 months of the declaration of independence of Biafra. And you have shrunk the finance that is supposed to be a funnel to the Biafra Defense Forces. You block websites. The other one, because it started our own, and then they use all these media nonsense people and destroy the minds of people that are supposed to fund the liberation from one source. Yet you now expect the Biafra Defense Forces to be super active, to be agile from left, right, center on daily basis, when you have done what? Done so much to sabotage their funding. But yet you want to see them fly from Enugu to Abia. You want to see them fly from Iyamufu to Uli. You want to see them fly from Arondi Zogo to Akwa Ibom. You want to see them fly from Delta to Ikom. Yet you're not counting the sabotages that is shrinking their efforts. Before the convention, that very week, when PM was detained, the Biafra Defense Forces were still doing what? Doing everything that they had to do for you to be able to declare Biafra in Lati. And then when you people saw that the Biafra Defense Forces were not overrun while the convention was on, because we maintained the momentum, you all wanted to cancel fundraising and town hall meeting, which I have already scheduled before PM. Yes, sir.
Yeah, let me just respond to who asked that question. This is our, if it is a Biafra or just one of those that are trying to cajole or destroy what we are doing. You know, a lot of people, they need to stop. They need to make sure their future is brighter. They don't want no generation, not cause, to follow them. So we have to be careful. And everything, what whoever asks the question is pointing just to say we are not doing what we're supposed to do. And if you ask this person, how have he contributed towards this great cause? Maybe for a while now he have not either. But he just want to come here and act like nothing is happening. But how will something happen if he's not contributing? Or if we're not having enough? And we keep talking about when our prime minister is here, the way the Nigerian terrorists deploy their armor, tank, military, everything, name all they have, artillery to Biafra land, it tripled more than how it used to be before. So we have to remember that. That's the reason why the funding from homeland, the factor government, and everywhere meaningful Biafra that want their freedom, we need to also increase. But instead, some just want to destroy what we are doing, give a dog a bad name to kill that dog. Shame, shame to people like that. These are people that the land of Biafra will swallow. These are people that already laying curse upon themselves. Please be mindful what you're doing. Be mindful how you will. If you want a better, brighter future for you and your children, your generation, it lies in your hand. Sorry, I always quote from the Bible because I'm a Christian. The Bible let us know that through one man and woman sin enter into the world, and God's lay a curse. Some people might be going through a generational curse they don't know. It's something like this. Be careful. Please don't fight Biafran freedom. If you know how to support, support. Thank you.
Thank you,
Please,
PM.
I'm so sorry about that question. It was just
David, we didn't ask you to come and apologize for your question. We did not address you. If you listen to me, I even addressed a minister inside the cabinet. So that is why I muted your mic. So don't pick the mic to say that again. It is not to you. It's not only from your end that I hear such complaint. You heard me say I am using a minister in the cabinet to express this concern. Yes. So that those of you out there that goes along with the same ideology, you will know that you're doing yourself more harm than good. Yes. Because it is that same strength that you have in you when PM was here that you still have, but you decide to destroy that strength in you, but turn it to weaknesses. So coming to be calling on PM's name all the time, PM's name, is that you're trying to tell American government or Finland or Nigerian government that is PM that was doing everything. So that should stop. So we don't need you to pick mic to start saying apology to that, please. Don't worry about that. We move. We go to the next person. Minister, okay? Over to you, Minister, okay?
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Good evening, APM. And good evening, Honorable Joint Chair. Yes, actually, I had wanted to highlight a bit on this issue about those who are expecting much, why they themselves have not been contributing in mind, like that Ekene or what Ekene. I just reserved this comment purposely for him and his likes, because I could vividly recollect that I've never had that name mentioned for once in any of our fundraisings, and coming here to make that point was kind of mimic and disrespectful. So I just wanted to reserve this, and also to tell Biafrans wide and large listening that why America have not come out, or the rest of the world, to talk about Biafra is because of people like that who have failed or refused to do what they are supposed to do by funding the gallant men. That is the reason. I will use the word of our Onyendu sometime. He said that when two people are fighting, or when one person is beating the other, nobody, mediator, don't come and ask what is the problem. It is only when they see that two people are fighting, heavy fight, that is when people will rise up to ask what is the problem. So if no country have come to ask or mediate, that means we have not done enough, and you are part of the problem. So the person of Ekene and those like him take that into cognizance, that you need to do more, fund the men, and expect such actions. So also to you then, my able joint chairman, please, I want to ask, is there anything like an outreach where people can make a distress call in case of any occurrence, or if they notice some movement around Biafra land for an immediate help or things like that. I know that there used to be contacts where people can reach out, make a call, and report some scenes if they notice that. I don't know if it's still operational. If it's not, is there an attempt to reactivate that? Because in view of this R&D Zog issue, I think such will be highly needed if such can be reactivated for people to at least reach out, make a call, and report some incidences or movements around them for effective response. Another one is very unfortunate that in view of what is happening, there have been of late some certain discrepancies around. Very unfortunate. We operate in a kind of tripartite form since December, which also also resulted to this defunding of our activities. In mind to that, regarding the broadcast or information from the Triple General, which you yourself have also today confided that it is real, will it not be better if you make out time to come and explicitly elaborate on this issue, so that Biafrans will know very well what have been happening, and it will help us more to rekindle the convince or senses of those who are, say, with one foot here and there. I don't want to go so deep into this. I believe you understand what I mean in this aspect, so that if it will be thoroughly expatiated, so that those who are still not sure how this fund is divided, that is actually affecting us, the activities. So if you make out time, even if it's not today, to come out and explain, give out the details, so that Biafrans will know that who and who, because they mentioned that it's only one source, which we all know, a part of the APM that has been responding to them. So I think I will suggest that you will make out time to come and explain that more to the better understanding of Biafran, so that they will wake up, because the clearer we get it, the better people will wake up. So I think I'm clear. If my points are understood, please can you expatiate a bit on these two issues? Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable. Okay, please. I just want to let Biafrans know as well. Our website still remains Biafra Republic government.org. Please, for those that want to support their freedom, if you visit and you find it difficult in making contributing, supporting, please kindly contact one of the ministers, the COS, Minister of Information, and we also have a backup payment link as well. Please, if you encounter any difficulty, please kindly let us know. And if you find out that or you receive an email of any failure, please still also kindly let us know. It's very important, because we have to and we need to fund our freedom. One of our brother, I don't know if I will say our brother, because we believe whoever come here to ask questions for now, we'll consider that person a Biafra until that person do otherwise. So it's all of us responsibility. All this drama, grammar, everything that is going on, we're hitting our head on the war and all that. It's in our hand. That's why our freedom is in our hand. We have to fund it. If we are not funding it, if we are not bringing what we need to use to carry out the duty, so who you want to hold responsible? Do you want to hold United States of America responsible? Do you want them to come and fight your war in your own backyard? Do you want them to come and stop the Fulani terrorists from invading your community? Why is something you can do? Whatever that happened before that make our forefathers made the mistake, I will call it, they did not negotiate properly, and then we're not going to allow that to happen. We stand up and do what is right and negotiate fair with other countries and with those that have come to help us. And we'll prove to them that we can govern ourselves, we can fight war, even if the enemies wage war upon us. But how do we do that? We'll demonstrate that by fighting back. And I also want to let Biafrans know, one of the reasons that United States of America at the time contacted, they actually contacted Ambazonia at the time, trying to step in, to do what they want to do, is because of how aggressive they see the Ambazonians towards the Cameroonians. We have to be more aggressive. We have to fund, we have to do what we need to do. All corner of the war, people, wherever they are fighting for freedom, they are aggressive towards each other. They want is the upper hand win. So we have to learn that and adopt that and stop complaining, whining. Bring your ejema, not 2 days time now, you carry it and go and donate it to 1419, one scammer, pastor or reverend. Bring it to where it will work for you, please. We need that. And please, every Biafran, if you're listening and you love your people, you want your freedom, fund it. America will not come and fund it for you. Americans are not Biafrans, they are Americans. Russians are not Biafrans, they are Russians. China are not Biafrans, they are China. Step up, let's do what and do it once and for all. I'm not a fan of complaining. I love action. Yes, step up. Let's do this. Let's get our freedom. Fund your freedom. Fund your freedom. No one else will fund it for you. Recognize yourself before any country will recognize you. And how do you recognize yourself? Step up. Let's kick these terrorists out of our land. Thank you.
My minister, can I comment, sir?
Thank you. I think we have lost our minister's connection, chairman of Defense Forces. We've lost his connection. And there were two, hold on, my voice is not coming out on the other side. Thank you, APM. Please, for those that did not get APM's message very well, if you're having difficulties when you're making payment on the website, reach out to any of us. Reach out to any of us so that we can sort it out. The website is still working and everything is okay. But if you try to make payment, you have any issue, reach out to any of us, because there is at times you may have network issues. So tomorrow is our fundraising, so don't forget that as we are here now talking, all this talk will not be the end if we don't work on the finance to come out so that we can turn it into gas and turn it into stones and turn it into iron and turn it into sticks. So please remember. Minister Success, are you back?
Yes, I'm back. Okay. And I want to quickly respond to Mr. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, please, because of the, because of the fragile nature of Biafra land and the activities of BDF. They don't rest. That's just one thing. They don't sleep. They don't rest. They try as much as they can to protect wherever that is involved in any conflict. But as you all may know that we are still at the liberation phase of this struggle. Everything is just gradually and gradually it will get to its perfect place. We used to have SOS number, but something happened. And during when PM was around, so he has to terminate that number. That's a connection. He terminated it. So that is the answer to that. Everybody, as a boy, as a man, as a girl, vibrant girl in your communities, you are a soldier. You defend yourself first before looking for external help. And I also, that's what Hamufu people did before BDF came. And the rest was story. So that is the issue of that number. It is important, but because of what happened, it is no longer invoked for now. If at the end of the day, after deliberation, we can bring it back. But for now, it is not invoked. Then on the issue of your second question was to pick up time to come and address our people. Ndị Igbo na-asị atụara ọmara atụara ofeke ofenye isi n'ime ọhịa. Whoever that wants to support or have whatever we're doing at heart will always support. Whoever that don't want to support will not support, no matter what you. If you like, carry microphone, carry a loudspeaker, outdoor speaker, put in his ear or her ear. She or he will still not hear. The message of Commander Gento is enough. He didn't, if you watch, he didn't even dwell much on that aspect to start emphasizing on issues and other things. It was concise and well understood. So that message alone has represented everything we have to say. People know before now that General Butuzo, even with this Ugo that left now, and the Dorati, they know that Ngozi is not working or has never worked with General Butuzo. General Butuzo gave them voice in a particular time, that was ending of February, to prove to them that he is open to everybody, whoever that have the resources, that have the freedom at heart. He doesn't first make enemy, but the rubbish that potentiality that he gave to people. And he distanced himself. He warned them never to associate his name with any of the activities again. But yet they keep doing it until this latest confrontation you are seeing. But yet, a handful of Brgie officers left with Ngozi. Are you telling me that these guys are not informed? That whatever they are raising as a fund is not getting to the army that General Butuzo commands? But they're using to form a parallel army, which they have never formed up to today. And the Chika, who was recruiting for Ngozi, calling our school, dividing our camps. Chika is the one that recruited the thunder that you're hearing about. Chika recruited so many. In Anambra, Chika nearly teared down the entire school, if not for one brotherhood. So he will, in core school, he will induce ordinary soldier to work against his commander. Tell the soldier that the commander is not doing anything, he has eaten money, he's doing this, he's doing that. It is Chika's handwork. We know all these things. We know who is doing it. And when he knew that he is not going to succeed through Ngozi, he called once upon a time that he wants to incorporate those people to be their founder general producer. And we told him that we don't need recruits. We don't need new intake. You have recruited them, give them material now to go to work. Now, when they know that Ngozi is not capable of taking care of these people, they switch over to our former CRC, Imam Madu, who may be deceived. Let me use that word. He may be deceived. And one day, Imam was talking with me, and he mentioned this Chika. And I told him, Chika is one of us in the struggle. But look at the step he has taken. He said, yes, he know. I said, okay, you know. By the way, we don't have enough food. We don't have enough medicine to take care of new recruits. We are not recruiting now. Just the excuses I gave to him. But it is surprising that they still went ahead because Cheka promised them to give them all the commander's number and all those things. And they thought they can easily break in. They still went ahead to work with the Cheka. It is a pity. So anybody who is willing to contribute, will contribute. If you're not willing, there's no problem. Biafra must come. But those who have been contributing, keep doing it. Your money is getting to the right source. The end of time. This is all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That is enough. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, our Minister Success. This is another clarification to those that are falling for EMA and Joma Accountability Group, who are doing fundraising and giving money to them. So if you like, continue to give your money to EMA. You will still come back crying, just like Ngozi is crying today. After Chika, eat that your money and use it to do what it's doing, because that money is not going to the Biafra Defense Forces under this very command of this minister that is speaking here. So we go to the next person. Veteran Dragon 2, over to you.
My minister, please, I'm in the homeland, please. Can I speak before I sleep, sir? Don't be offended.
Thank you so much, my Honorable Minister of Information and Communication.
Okay, when you say after Veteran Dragon, you go. Veteran Dragon, go then, after you.
What about me? What about me? I've been waiting for too long.
Is my voice coming out, please?
Yes. Go straight to your point so that the other people from homeland will pick the mic. They will.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really want to appreciate you for all you have been doing for us and the way you have been very steadfast, very consistent. I salute you. My Honorable Minister, Chairman, Joint Chief, thank you for the way you have stood firm. And your briefing this evening was very in-depth, and I really thank you. I've come to know that you are unmovable. Please continue in this, your strength. Remain steadfast. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for what you do for us. And convey my sincere, heartfelt greetings to our men on ground, our gallant men, our chief of staff, land, air, land, and others. Please salute them for me for all you are doing for us. Thank you so much. Then my APM, my Excellency, I really thank you so much for this mantle that have fallen on you, and you've been able to handle issues. I'm really very grateful. This speech you made this evening before our chairman, John Chief, came was very, very strong. And I'm very happy the kind of voice you used in making this statement. It was very strong and direct. So thank you so much for all you have been doing for us, moving up and down, driving up and down. And I don't have any question for you because all you are doing, I've been following it, and I can see the results. So whoever is not seeing it, well, that person may be blind. So thank you so much for all you are doing. Please, we are happy with you, and we love you. Thank you and thank you and thank you. That's all I want to say. I just want to express my appreciation to all of you for what you are doing. There is nobody that would have done it better than you. God chose you, and you are the person for the moment. So thank you so much. That's all I want to say. I don't have any question.
Thank you. Thank you, Veteran Dragon. Thank you. All right, Onyisi, you go.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. My Minister of Information, thank you for the privilege. My APM, wow, we thank you. Moga Success, we thank you very much. Thank everybody on space this evening. We in Homeland, we don't have any question for you. We just want to congratulate you, to make them understand that all easy what we're doing. And I'm grateful to everybody. Just like the last speech I spoke before we entered the second one here, I want them to understand that the United States cannot come here and do it for us. It is us that will do it. And you have done what you need to do, just like every other minister has been doing what they ought to have been doing over there in abroad. So we don't expect much. We're only asking that you people keep doing what you're doing, more grace to your able. And then for those of them who have not woken up, like I said before, who have been parading themselves, still trying to recover themselves. We are not here to beg anybody. This is the face of a struggle. It's either you're there or you're not there. It's either you put it on or you don't put it on. This game is not a place we plead people to make them feel happy. It is a place that you must feel sad or feel the pain. For that alone, you understand that yes, we are in the struggle. We are here to get our freedom, and it is us that will get it for ourselves. What we are seeing coming out is what is needful. So I thank you for answering them the way you're answering them today. And my acting prime minister, my minister of information, I am grateful to how you are putting it upon them one after the other. I believe that by this time around, a single word should be enough for us. A common sense way of approach, it should be enough for us to understand how we ask questions. And the way one person is being corrected, the others are supposed to be cautious over it. The last time I saw such a thing took place was, I think what this guy's name, Ekwensu, when he asked the PM a stupid question, he was attacked immediately. And every other person in that space that very day took caution of it. That was last 2 years or last year. And this same thing is happening today. One person is being cautioned, the others are keep indirectly asking silly questions. But nevertheless, it's being taken care of. And I believe that any other person coming on space to ask should be able to understand. If you don't want to ask question, and make your submission, make it understood. This is a freedom fighting we are fighting, and we are here. Either you support it or you're off, or either you join the USB or you join the second parties, or you are here. It is done. Once an information is passed out on the internet, either you listen to the right one or you don't listen to it. So I want to congratulate everybody, my triple general, all the men on ground who are homeland doing the needful. And I will continue to do the needful. And I pray that Elohim will continue to give them a life, because their aim is to look for the head. If the head is taken away, the body becomes useless. If the hand can be cut off, as long as the head is there, nothing will happen to not the body. So I thank God for the head. Their head are 100% okay. And we are praying that this night, that God will give us more wisdom, more strength to do the needful tomorrow and next tomorrow, so that men could have more granite to do the needful to make sure that we get the freedom by ourselves. Thank you very much. On my side, I wish you all the best. Congratulations once more for all that we are seeing that you're doing. In homeland, we're 100% at your back. I will continue to fight the struggle because we know that in this struggle, it is the media. And we are going to hold on that media to make sure that everything is standby until we come back home. We love you. One love, my brother. Good night to all of you.
There were. Thank you.
Master, can I come in now?
Hold on. We are going to take the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those hands that have not spoken before, 5 hands, and then we call it a day. Uzoma, over to you. Please, if you have spoken before, don't even bother raising your hand again because you will not be called. We have to give preference to those that have not spoken. So I'm counting 5 more people that have not spoken that will pick the mic. Thank you so much. Uzoma, go ahead.
Thank you very much, my information minister and my chairman of Chief of Defense and our able APM. God will bless you. And I want to say that you people have given us more reason to stand more stronger. My little suggestion I want to give before I ask my question, please. I will prefer, in my own opinion, that our Triple G remains silent the way he has done, because these people are trying to make him to start talking, and they know that out of sight is out of mind. Let it be that whenever he want to talk, it's just when he want to. But I prefer that he remain silent the way he had been and forget about these people. And this period we are in now, I want to say that we don't need much explanations. There is no amount of conviction that you give those that their mind are not straightforward to what we are doing, that they will put their head down. So I prefer that we move on and do what we are supposed to do. Now my question is, there is a news that are going on now, and this is the woman that during the time there was a bomb blast in one of the markets in Biafran land, the woman came and was bombarding our soldiers that they are putting bomb here and there. But I was surprised today now that it's the same woman now that come out on social media and now calling for Biafrans to unite, even now supporting Biafran agitation and Biafran defense forces, now calling for unite, that there is a move that a kind of terrible evil that are coming upon Biafrans that are residing here in Lagos. So my question to my defense force, my chief of defense is, what are we going to do? We know that Biafrans are much in Lagos, and the reason these people remain silent without touching anybody yet is because they thought that by now they must have run eastern region over, then they will come over to this place. Now, what is our own plan, or what do we that are in this place to do in order to defend ourselves, or whenever this kind of something can come up? Thank you.
Are you referring to Biafrans in Lagos?
Yes, because you know that we are much here in Lagos.
It's okay.
Biafran.
It's okay. Don't expatiate much. We
Okay.
had no elections in Biafra land, and they did not take all of you out of Lagos. And during that time, we caution everyone to stay away from anything One Nigeria elections. Those that obeyed and stayed away, they had their heads still intact. We also had referendum to decide our declaration of Biafra. Many of you voted from all over Nigeria. They did not come to your houses to come and start picking you because you're a Biafran. We also had the Declaration Convention in Finland last year. They did not come to your houses and business places to come and pick you because you are a Biafran in Lagos. So don't start instilling this fear in yourself that because you are a Biafran, they'll come and start picking you because of this or that. You are in a country where everybody wakes up and go to their normal businesses. So don't start segregating yourself that because you have the uh, identity of a Biafran, they will come and start saying, you, we line you up, we send you to this place or we fire you. No, don't even start creating this kind of narrative for the enemies to start capitalizing on it. There are things you don't even start preempting, because when you preempt, the enemies did not even have an idea of something evil to do, and then they will start capitalizing on your weaknesses. So please, this applies to everybody. Continue what you're doing where you are. You are not carrying Biafran flag, moving around Lagos community, and don't do it. You cannot be in a room when they said nobody should celebrate Valentine that time. Then everybody obeyed, and then you decided to say, I want to be Saint Valentine, to go and carry uh, something to start doing against what they say you should not do that time. So don't try to prove to be Jesus Christ while you are in Lagos or Kaduna or Kano. Don't try to come out and say, I am a Biafran, I want Biafra, I want Biafra to be happening like this. I want to show my identity in Lagos or Kano or Kaduna or Bono. No, 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 no. Be who you are. Remain as you are, anonymous the way you are. As you are able to join this program here, nobody knows where you are and what you're doing, that you are an ardent Biafran participating in this and that. So keep your identity the way you are. Yes, you work with wisdom. Don't expose yourself to the enemies and start telling them. This is what Ngozi tried to do. Ngozi said she want to open bank account for Biafra Defense Forces. She want to do ID card for them and ID code, so that when they go, when they walk around, they will remove the ID card and show Nigerian terrorist government and say, I am Biafra Army. I am coming to the bank to come and withdraw salary because I am fighting Nigeria as Biafra Army. I am also presenting this ID card to you because I am Biafra Army. I am the one fighting to destroy Nigerian terrorists. So with this now, they'll pick you up. And these are the reasons. These are the reasons why you saw that the Belen Duka, which Ngozi exposed him in Lagos, used him to open bank account with a Fulani man and wrote his name and the account number on air for everybody to go and use the account. Nigerian government went after him and then they picked him up. Since Ebele Nduka had been in Lagos without being exposed by Ngozi of his name and identity and account number online and phone number, did Nigerian government go after Ebele Nduka to go and pick him and lock him up in DSS or even kill him? No, it did not happen, right? So use your number 6. Don't expose yourself.
Okay, Mazi, I understand you very well, clearly. And we are not a type.
Talk on the back channel. Don't capitalize on this very issue again here because we are on air, okay? When I quench fire, don't try to drag it out again. We talk from the back channel. Message me on the back channel on the message line, or you go through my Telegram or WhatsApp, we talk. It's not everything that you come and start telling your enemies what they should do against you. Thank you so much. I give the mic to another person. Bendy.
I'm here. Thank you. Good evening, sir.
Go ahead.
Good evening, my honorable information minister. Good evening, my APM. Good evening, our joint chief, chairman, rather. It's a privilege this evening, and not taking much of the time. I just want to ask this question, and not to any of you that I've just mentioned, but to the Biafrans at large. Because a couple of weeks ago, we are all enjoying the drama and the saga on the internet, going around saying, "Ogenkere Riego, Ogenkere took this one and that one, even went as much as saying 15 million for police uniform and all of that in Finland and all what more. But ever since then, you all decided to go out there, divided yourself and decided to contribute for your own destruction on the other side. Today, about this time, we have heard from the exact people that we made this contribution to use and defend our land. We have heard from them directly, telling us that in situations, in tight situations, the Rukinkere will not just help, but we do everything possible to make sure that they keep going. Now, why are you, the Biafrans, not asking where does Rukinkere get this fund, this money that he uses to help, that the people receiving it have testified? Why are we all quiet now? Can't we get back on again on the saga? Why can't we roll into the internet and begin to tell those that we told before that Ogenkere stole money, Ogenkere did that? Why can't we go back and tell them now that Ogenkere is spending money that we didn't give to him? Thank you. That's all I want to ask.
Thank you, Machineke. You know, the
No.
mouth, the mouth where they use take lay courses and take do saga, they will not use the same mouth to come and sing the praises again. If you see the mouth where they say Ojukwu was our savior, now the same mouth now they can use they condemn Ojukwu. The same mouth where they take praise Wazirike, now the same mouth they can use they condemn Wazirike. The same mouth where they use take praise Mazin Namdekano, the same mouth they use and take condemn. The same mouth where they use they sing the praises of Mazin Simon Ekpa, our PM. The same mouth they use they condemn. The same mouth that they use to sing the praises of General Butuzo, General Gentle, General Holy Ghost, General Liquid Metal, and all the generals that you know. That same mouth is the same mouth that they use to say that these generals are kidnappers and scar snatchers and fraudsters. The same people that they are working to protect, are the same people that use the same mouth. So when I heard of our own dispensation where they said we share the money, me I share, APM share, give me, we do the thing. I did not take it to be exceptional, because if that did not come, that means we have not also created impact in our own time. So I count it as a badge of honor that I happen to be amongst those that have been blackmailed, and my APM also happens to be a minister success. And even the Biafra Defense Forces happens to also be amongst them. But yet they are sacrificing their lives for these same people. Storm, over to you, Storm.
Okay, good evening from here. Our Honorable Minister of Information for giving me this opportunity. Whenever I hear your voice, I hear the voice of Mazi Simon Ekpa, being our PM. The way he talks, you are full of wisdom. So I greet you. I greet His Excellency, our APM. Yes, I greet you, sir, because when one of our brother was speaking here, he said that they thought that your simplicity is something that they can just ride, they thought that they can just do you anyhow. Maybe that's the reason why they were voting. But they don't know that God have a different purpose for bringing you here, sir. So we thank you for your good works. My Minister Success, it's a privilege having you guys, all of you here, because ordinarily someone like me wouldn't have been here, to discuss or talk or to contribute. I just want to say a very big thank you. I just want to, give you guys kudos for the work. And for those saying that they have not seen what the Biafran soldiers are doing, they are just lying, because I will tell you here that none of them, they are not saying the truth. They just want to, make something out of it. The way some of them call themselves content creators. Because for today now, somebody like Ugo 247 have collected his own share and he said that he's no longer part of it after collecting so much money from the fools. So he have collected his own and he said that he is done. Or maybe other people can go and collect their own shares. So I just want to thank you, the Minister of Information, and His Excellency, and Mazi Success, and every one of you who have been making the whole work easy, because ordinary man now, this Biafra is our hope. That is the only hope that remains, because here in the zoo, there's nothing, no single hope. It's only this Biafra. So I just want to thank you for all your works. Somebody said that you are going there to snap picture, and I love the response. If it is easy to go and snap picture there, even your father would have been there. If it is easy to snap picture, even you yourself, you would have been there to go and snap picture. But thank God that it's not only pictures. We have been seeing everything and we are following. And everyone here, I believe they are all following you with a good heart. Because at the end of the whole thing, the enemies, they don't even have any word again to say. One of our brother that just, brother Ben, he said that the same mouth, because they are saying that they are calling you criminal, criminal, criminal. That the same mouth. Why can't they use that the same mouth to go out there and say, now that the whole thing, has been made clear everywhere, why can't they use the same mouth to say, this is what you have been using your money? And I will tell you, kudos to you, Mazi Success, for this brokers from General Gentle, because I think it made the social media to look somehow. If you observe, it made the social media to look somehow, not from the side of the Ngozi, because those people are just, but the side of 2025 break accountability. You see, they just, none of them have even tweeted that video. Some of them don't even want to repost, because that video is a kind of shock. So I thank all of you for your good job. You guys have been doing very well. I don't know, I don't go school. I don't know if I'm using the right word. I'm using you guys, because during one of our space, one of us said that he entered the other side and said, I want to know what you guys are doing. They almost cut his head. So sorry if I'm using that word, but I don't know the right word to use. But I just want to greet you or thank you.
Thank you, Mwacheneke. Who is my last hand? MJ. MJ.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I hope I'm coming out loud.
Yes. Have I not said 5 numbers like that I said? Did I not complete 5 numbers? Or are you the number 4?
I'm the fourth person.
You're the number 4?
Yes.
Okay. So one person remain. And Simon Ekpa, what's the name here? Go ahead. Simon Ekpa, a person. Go ahead. After
Okay.
you. Thank
Okay.
you.
I greet everybody in the house. I greet the chairman of the Defense Council, our APM. I greet you, and Information Minister. I greet all of you, and thanks for the updates. Thank you very much for honoring Biafrans for this briefing. We really appreciate you. Thank you. So our APL, thank you. It's not easy to shoulder the responsibility of over 70 million people. Thank you. I have a lot to learn from you. We've seen it all. I don't have much. I only have one question for you. And that question is for me to learn. We have seen it all. I have seen it all in this struggle. It is same in this struggle that the chairman of the Defense Council was sacked. It is still on this struggle that a particular office that was appointed voted for no confidence for the PM. It is in this struggle they call the information minister all sorts of names. So I've seen it all. Every other thing, I've been listening to what everyone is saying. And it is what it is. Thank you very much. I've missed success. I've missed you a lot. But thank God I can hear you now. I'm very, very happy. APM, it's been a while. I wanted to ask you this question. So I'm going to ask today. Information Minister, thank you for holding up. I think a lot of us have a lot of things to learn from you. So here is my question. APM, please, I want to ask, how were you able to withstand all the shenanigans of Ngozi Arabweze in Lahti, Finland? How were you able to put yourself together despite all the blunder that she was making, and you made sure, because it's obvious that you are the only one standing today, because I can see our information minister was not there. How were you able to put up with everything and still the declaration of Biafra was successful without any chaos, knowing fully well that Ngozi has a wrong motive? Please, I want to learn for that, for how you were able to maneuver for all that a charade, and yet you get the work done. That's my question. Thank you very much for APM.
Is Anti-Prox around?
I think the APM is not there.
He has to come and answer this question. It's very, very important. It's deeper than how we understood it. So wherever he is, he's supposed to come and answer this question.
I think the God of Biafra has been the one that put him through. We stand, and God knew why he put him. God knew why he put him. Anyway, where is Simon Egba that was supposed to speak? All right, in absence of you, then BMO, you take the mic, last man standing. MJ, APM will answer your question some other time when he is back on seat. But after BMO, we are going to round up. BMO, go ahead.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
Thank you very much, my Honorable, Your Excellency, Ishie Aparawasoni Njoku. You are also the spiritual son of our Prime Minister, Simon Njoku. That is why I put Njoku in your name, and so shall it be. Thank you very much for your good work. My APM, Your Excellency, I don't have any question. I just come, keep my eyes open to appreciate you and to pray for you. You are the great son of the soil of Biafra. Your master Simon Njoku, our able Prime Minister, the great man, he will be very, very happy and proud of you. Thank you for your good job. We are very happy. Now we can sleep with our two eyes because we have you. Your Excellency, APM. Ogechukwu Kama Nkere. You are blessed. and you will be continue being blessed by the Almighty Elohim. I thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. You have given, especially me and my entire generation, hope. And we can see the handwork in everything you are doing. Honorable Success, you are also blessed. Our able Prime Minister will be very proud of you. We can't take you people enough. But we have to do what we're supposed to do to support you people, to carry on this obligation of freeing the people of Biafra. We have suffered enough. So let me pray. In the mighty, precious, holy name of Almighty God, Jehovah Elohim, through Jesus Christ, His Holy Son, our Lord and personal Savior, of whom I believe and I trusted since I was born. I covered you, my APM, with the precious blood of our Lord Jesus Christ. I covered you, my Honorable Information Minister, Barawa Sani Njoku, with the precious blood of our Lord Jesus Christ. I covered you, Honorable Success Eba, with the precious blood of our Lord Jesus Christ. And I covered all the citizens, the genuine Biafrans, Brgie, cabinet members, and all the citizens with the precious blood of the Almighty Jesus Christ, Yeshua, the Holy Son of God, our Lord and personal Savior. Victory is for us. We have the victory. God has already ordained it. And I pray that God Almighty will strengthen every one of you, both spiritual, physically, financially, supporting, and otherwise. Biafra is already here. That is what we have asked unto Almighty God, and He have come to give us this Biafra through these gentlemen here. Honest, I call you people holy people, the wise, the wiser men chosen by Elohim. I cover every one of you, all of you. You are going out, you are coming in whatever you are doing for this Biafra restoration, you will be victorious on our behalf. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ. And I'm praying for good health, both physical, spiritually, and otherwise, for every one of you, including all our BDF. There's no harm will be for any one of you. The hand of Almighty God will continue protecting you all, both left and right, up and down, front and back, in the day, in the night, in the midday, in the light, in the darkness. You are all protected by the precious, mighty hand of God through Yeshua Jesus Christ. All this I ask Almighty God, of whom I have trusted and have never disappointed me, not even once since I was born till today, and make me to be alive today to witness the progress for the first time for over 50 years in the restoration of Biafra. You people have made it. It is done. I give glory to God and I bless every one of you in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. I say amen. Amen. And amen. And I'm using this opportunity to call every Biafrans, every genuine brethren. Today is Saturday. We need all hands together to join us today in fundraising to support our BDF, to support our lobbies, to support our international lawyers that is working for us. If you are following me and today, Saturday, you are not in fundraising, it's better you unfollow me and don't share my post. If you are a genuine Biafran, I beg you in the name of Almighty God through Jesus Christ our Lord. We are many here, thousands here, and I want to see every one of us today in fundraising. Today, if I did not see you, I will monitor every name should look up to fundraising today to support the freedom of Biafra. I will block every person I did not see. I don't care whether it matters for you or not. Because without this fundraising, we are going nowhere. Freedom doesn't come just like, it doesn't come like that. It comes with money, with a gemma. No matter how much you have, whether 1 cent, 1 gemma, do not be ashamed. Give what you have. Whether you have, if you don't have, make sure you are there. Present yourself and support what we are doing. This is for our generation to come. Thank you very much. And may God bless every one of you in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. See you today in the evening and for reason. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Minister Success, do you have something to say as we draw the curtain?
Yes, I will say something, and then I will thank every listeners. I will thank Biafrans. I will thank our acting Prime Minister. I'm so lifted today, earlier this morning, when he told me of the brethren greetings from our Prime Minister. So it is a life-waking greetings. So I thank our acting Prime Minister. I thank you, my Honorable Sonny, for standing. You are more than a million. You're more than a million. Thank you very much. And I want our acting Prime Minister to extend my greetings to Elias, Mazi Elias, and our international attorney, Dabiri. We love them all. They should not look at our shortcoming, please, but keep focus. The glory ahead is greater than the persecution now. I will say, fellow Biafrans, tomorrow is another day. We shall all meet during our fundraising. God bless you. From me, from here, it is good evening.